bugs. Once again, it is your girl, Lumi Love, here with another message from the divine. As I always say, today if you're hearing my voice, I ask that you harden not your heart, for I am just the messenger, and we are all here to witness and learn. Thank you guys for your likes, subscribes, shares, views, and memberships. Everything is greatly appreciated, my loves. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for your girl, and check out the memberships to see if you would like to receive extra readings, or if you want to just donate to the channel, okay? So let's see what we got going on for y'all. You have a protective spirit around you, or you have someone with a protected spirit in them that wants to protect you in some sort of situation. Maybe you have been going through some sort of anxiety, or at one point you went through anxiety. Maybe somebody could be trying to like rile you up and get you caught up in some sort of mental strain right now. And this person is going to step in and protect you. There is a spirit that's on this person that's going to work through them to step in and protect you from some sort of Nine of Swords situation somebody wants to get you trapped in, okay? Ancestral joy and confidence. Your ancestors are very confident in this person. They know that this person is going to help you. So your ancestors could possibly be working through a masculine energy to come through and help you from someone trying to cause you mental strain and anxiety. You may have had a spiritual awakening, or this person has had a spiritual awakening, and they know that you need them right now. Okay? Spiritual truth. This person is tapping into their intuition. They're finding out that they are also connected in spirit, okay? Maybe you just being around them has connected them to their ancestors, which are guiding them to come in and help you, because their ancestors are very thankful for you for helping them, for awakening something in them to help them tap into their intuition. And their ancestors are very thankful. So their ancestors are also guiding this person toward helping you. And whoever this person is, they make your ancestors very happy. Your ancestors are very confident in a relationship that could possibly blossom between you and this masculine, or just how this person's going to help you. They're very happy that someone stepped up to the plate to help you. There could have been people who were supposed to help you in the past, supposed to guide you, lead you, and protect you in the past, and they all chose to do their own thing. They all chose to betray you. But now your ancestors are very confident in this individual who's now tapped in to their higher self, and they know that I don't know, it's kind of like this, an equal give and take in this relationship. It doesn't have to be a loving relationship, you know. I don't know, it could be a loving relationship. It could also be just a business relationship. It could also be you going through something that's meant to cause you mental strain and chaos, and your ancestors are working through someone else to help you out, because their ancestors are guiding them and very thankful that you awoke them to their path as well, okay? There is a lot of deception going on. There is a lot of deception going on to try to make you be very cautious, be very, anxious, be stuck in anxiety. Something about your ancestors and the dead. Somebody's going to have a spin. Your ancestors are so happy that they finna be able to wear somebody's ass out in the spiritual. That's what I'm feeling. Your ancestors are so glad that this person is going to be taken out of the way. Taken out of your way. Okay, it could also mean that there's the deceased ancestor that's ready to get on this person's ass. And this is a feminine deceased relative that had something to do with your spiritual awakening. Maybe once you lost this individual, there was some sort of spiritual awakening. Or maybe for some of y'all, I'm getting, you may not even know this ancestor. You may now know who this ancestor is. Like, this was at one point an unknown ancestor of yours. For some of y'all, if you found out that your family is not your real family and you so happen to be adopted, there could have been a passing of an actual real life grandmother of yours who knew that you were alive, who was looking for you, or spiritually tapped in and they were spirit. I really get it. You had a mother figure, either mother figure or a grandmother, well, which is a mother figure, but this is giving grandma energy, who could have passed away, and she knew about you. She wanted to find your whereabouts. She's very tapped in spiritually. This could be where you got your spiritual gifts from. With this intuition, there's a grandmother spirit who you got your spiritual intuition from, who's glad that you're tapped in now, and so that they can interfere in your life. They wanted to help you out in the physical, but they couldn't do so because there was deception standing in between you and them. Okay, for some of y'all, like I said, it could have been a situation where, you know, it could have been a paternity issue between your mother and your father, and, you know, they tried to shun you and hide you. You could have been kidnapped. You could have been, you know, all the things that we talk about. There is a grandmother spirit who could be connected to a mother figure of yours, because we still got this heavy feminine energy, who is now able to interfere in your life and help you out like they wish they could have helped you, you know, when they were alive, but they just didn't know where you were. And now I'm hearing that Bob Marley song, coming in from the cold. Okay, now you're coming in from the cold. It's you, it's you, it's you I'm talking to. Well, you I'm talking to now. Okay, while you look so sad, so sad, so sad and forsaken, don't you know when one door closes, another is open? Okay, all right. And then he said, would you let the system take it to your brother Dread? No, 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 Dread, no. Okay, so this person is basically telling you they would have never flipped on you. They would have never switched out on you. They was always looking for you. They always wanted to love you. They never did anything heinous toward you. They never gave up on you. They never switched up on you. They never agreed to whatever happened to take you away from them and their bloodline. That's why they want to take care of you now. And they're so happy that they can have some interference in your life, because it was something that they could not do for you in the past that they can definitely do for you now. They can move mountains for you now. I feel like also in that song he said, the biggest man you ever did see was just a once a baby in this life, in this life, in this life, oh sweet life. Okay, so you was just a baby. And then in that song he said the biggest man you ever did see, he was talking about Jesus, was once just a baby, and that was you. And now you have that Christ-like energy as well. And his grandmother is so proud of you. She's so proud that no matter what these people did to you, you did not let it hinder you. You did not let it stop you. I'm saying it's a lot of ancestral wealth that this ancestor is able to tap into, and they're going to transfer this wealth to you. And a part of this wealth may be a masculine energy who's supposed to come in and protect you, because that's something you possibly didn't have in the past. You possibly had a father figure that didn't give a fuck about you, and he was supposed to. And now you have a father figure. Okay, I don't know if you have a child by this masculine that's going to come in and take care of you. You will have children by this masculine, or there's just a father figure playing in the background in this masculine that wants to protect you. I'm telling you, love. You are meant to have love in this life. Wealth. You will have wealth in this life. Nothing that you did went unaccounted for. All the things that you went through, they noticed it. You have a heavy spiritual, like if it was like going to the spiritual bank, you are wealthy. You are spiritually wealthy, and now it's going to transfer into the 3D, transfer, okay, into the 3D, and you're going to be able to celebrate. These ancestors are already celebrating for you because of something that they have set up for you. And somebody's in denial of this. Somebody wants to block you. Somebody wants some sort of divine redirection. They want what's yours. I can't stand this energy. Yeah, somebody who wants what's yours because they're upset you're living in your truth, and they're upset that you've tapped into your divine energy. You have a protector. You have ancestors that's standing around you. Okay? And this person's upset that they have boundaries on this wealth. This is somebody who possibly tried to take your destiny. Somebody who tried to take the love and the wealth that you have set for you. This is someone who tried to take that. This deceptive person. And they're upset because their health is declining, because yours is getting stronger. Okay? And this person is in denial. This person's going to keep trying to attack you. Keep trying to get you in some low vibrational energy so that they can take you out. So that they can take your destiny. But they're upset because they're finding out even if they did take you off this earth, they couldn't touch your shit. There are boundaries on your, if this was a bank, there is a passcode that this person will never figure out. They will never be able to reach your wealth. And that's causing an ego clash for this person. You may have been seeing yourself in dreams in a lot of red here recently. There's some sort of power struggle going on. Red may not be a color that you wear often, but now you're seeing yourself in more red. I'm going to find out why in a minute. Someone's trying to block your creativity. Dang, someone's trying to block your creativity. This ego clash, because they don't want you to have this. They want to try to stop you, and they can only, if they can keep you in anxiety, if they can keep you worrying, if they can block you from working or block you from doing whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. Like, you know, if you're not actually working, it could be a hobby or something that you do. If you're an entrepreneur, this person wants to stop you from working. This person want to take you off your path. Maybe they know that's how you're going to reach your wealth. That's all they want is wealth. They don't really give a fuck about the love. They never saw the love coming. That could have been something that was in their blind spot. Okay, they were blindsided by this love offer. They feel blindsided by a love offer that you may be about to receive. But this person is clashing, their ego clashing with you, and they want to block you from being creative. Some of y'all, they want to block you from being creative in your business, or they want to block you from actually having a child. They want to disconnect you from this divine energy. They want to disconnect you from your fertility, your fertile energy. Okay, because, yeah, they're trying to disconnect you because you're attached to your ancestors. You have venerated your ancestors. You are grounded. You are rooted. It could have been something that they were attacking. That's why you're seeing a lot of red, because they were attacking or are attacking your root chakra. Okay, a lot of health and ancestry. They don't like the fact that you're connected to your ancestors and you got the passcode to this wealth. It's yours. This is a person from your past that's very addicted to things. They weren't able to escape some sort of generational curse. They want to put their burdens on you. They could have bet on you, okay, because we got this baby under here, under these two demonic spirits, a mother and a father energy. They could have betted on you, okay. They could have traded you off. Yeah, they blocked my throat chakra. They didn't want to know that they traded you off, or you were traded and given to them. And they were supposed to use you with this amethyst right here. They were supposed to use you for your power in order to survive on this realm. They could have drinking addictions. They can have smoking addictions. They can have gambling addictions. Okay, people who were meant to guide you. Okay, so for some of y'all, if this is your actual mother and father, they were meant to guide you, teach you, and take care of you and protect you, and they didn't. They chose not to. They chose to get attached to earthly things and not take care of you as a child. Okay, they could have tried to call you a mistake a lot when you were little. They could have beat you a lot when you were little. Okay, it's crazy because you got these two black people. I feel like this right here is like a white man or something. It could have been a curse that could have been put on y'all, a generational curse back from slavery, if you so happen to be like African American or from the Caribbean or something like that, because I did sing Bob Marley. Some sort of generational curse put on you from colonizers, which is wild. But you know, just for y'all to sell your children, okay, a colonizer selling children, you could have been sold. Like I said, you could have been sold to these people, or these people could have sold you for your third eye chakra, your intuition. They could have been doing spell work on your intuition to block you so that you wouldn't know that they're not your real parents. These people could have been your real parents, but now they're vessels used for a darker entity. Put yourself where it goes. These are the people that are trying to keep you in stress, okay? I did do a reading where I said that we talking about a colonizer. I did do a reading where this could be some sort of colonizer or a political person, and these people could have sold you, and they could have sold you to be spiritually drained or something so that they can have wealth, and their job was to attach these demons, attach this generational curse to you so that you can never reach your full potential, so that somebody else can come and siphon your energy and get your riches and get your money. But it's like now that this grandmama done tapped in, it don't matter. They can't touch shit. If you were not able to do what you needed to do in this lifetime, they still wouldn't get your destiny. You would just reincarnate. You have heavy spiritual protection over your finances, over your love life. We got love with 24, and then the money with 34. Maybe at 24 you were supposed to meet someone to love you, and someone got in the way of that. Maybe at 24 it was when you tapped into your authenticity, your authentic energy. Okay, maybe at 34 you started your own entrepreneurship, or now your business is taking off at the age of 34. That's going to open the door to your wealth. Put yourself where you go. But there's someone who is stuck in this addiction energy, who wants you stuck, or who wanted you stuck for finances, so that this colonizer or this political person could have their way with you, have their way with your energy. But like I say, you got the keys. You have the key. You have the code. Nobody else can get this. It was given to you. I feel like your ancestors knew that this colonizer or these people were being used to break into y'all's generational wealth, and they would not allow it. They shut the shit down. They shut the system down, is what I'm hearing. And now, since you have venerated them, since you came, you know, into contact with them, since you're tapped in with them, you got the keys. They gave you the code. Now it's yours. Because see, what I'm getting is they locked it down. They shut the program down because they knew that these people would fuck this off. They knew that these people would mess this up. They knew that these people would use whatever riches and whatever love this was wrongfully. They knew. And this little baby down here is giving me Buddha energy. They knew you were a Christ-like energy. Like I said, first Jesus, now picking up on the Buddha energy. You were a Christ-like, or you are a Christ-like energy even from a child. You were reincarnated just for this purpose. Just to break whatever generational curses these are. And that's why they opened back up the door for you to be able to reach. I'm telling you. Overworked, undervalued, invisible labor. You did not go. Look, they clapping you. They clapping you on. They're rejoicing because of your hard work, because of your determination, because of your tenacity. You were put in an impoverished situation. People put you in poverty on purpose. While they spent money and did whatever they wanted to do behind your back, they wanted to keep you down, giving Cinderella energy. These people could have just had you cleaning up behind them, cooking for them, always trying to show, validate, yourself through them, and you learn not to do that. You've been working hard on your own. I'm telling you, it's something that you did that your ancestors are just so proud of you. So proud of you. Maybe just for taking the time to pay respect to them. They are so proud of you. But they gave you the key to this abundance. They gave you the key to this strength. You have this entire spiritual realm backing you up. And like I said, you may be so high ranking spiritually that this other masculine that's now going to come in and love and help you out. And like I said, if this is not a love relationship for some of y'all, this could be someone who just feels compassion for you because they see what's happening to you. This could be a law official for some of y'all. Or the love of your life could be a law official. You never know until you get there. You know what I'm saying? But for some of y'all, this has to do with you getting money and love. And I feel like whoever, this masculine's ancestors are, they feel like, how they do arranged marriages? This was arranged in the spiritual. His ancestors are also proud of you. That's why they're proud of you and proud of the man that you're having this person to be. This masculine energy could have also been closed off because of these addictions and some sort of colonizing energy. And now his ancestors is like, we're being venerated. We're you're helping him open up his eyes. He's asking us for help now. We can intervene in our situation. We can get honor back to our bloodline. And they're proud of you and thankful. And that's why they're going to have this masculine do everything to protect you, because now they're waking him up because of you. You did what you were supposed to do. A Christ-like being. You were a beacon of light to wake others up. And you've been waking motherfuckers up from this disconnected spiritual fog. A digital fog, the metaverse, that big data demon I be talking about, that keeps people distracted, that keeps people with the spirit of envy, jealousy, spiritual turmoil. Somebody is definitely sending the evil eye. Could possibly just be this demonic energy. Could be this colonizer. I feel like there was some sort of colonizing energy who put a demon on your folks or got them attached to some sort of demon, and you were purposely sent here and reincarnated here to break that cycle, to break the confusion, to lift the spiritual veil. And it's people in your family right now who don't appreciate you. It's people who's supposed to be your family who don't appreciate you because you're waking shit up. Something's about to happen quickly. The spirit says, wait, the truth will not be revealed yet. There could possibly be a monitoring spirit. With that eye right there, there could be a monitoring spirit around you. Someone could be, confirmation. There could be a monitoring spirit around you most of the time where you're up during the day. There's a monitoring spirit. Somebody constantly sends a monitoring spirit, or these people that could possibly still be in your life are possessed by a monitoring spirit. Didn't I say colonizer, giving like the dude that ride on the horse while the slaves in the field? There was someone who was watching over your gifts. Some sort of spiritualist of a different race of yours who was watching over your gifts, and he didn't want you tapping into your gifts. It's giving overseer. It's giving, I don't want you practicing no spiritualism or religion outside of what the fuck I told you, because you're going to wake up, and that's what we don't want. You have a monitoring spirit of some old ass colonizer, a demonic energy, fell straight from the sky. I'm getting like Pennywise. They say Pennywise only took the image of that clown, taking images of people who's supposed to, love you in your life, clowns, Okay, taking the energy of that clown to put fear in you. But this is an ancient being from a long time ago who just so happened to crash land on Earth. And they do anything to keep themselves secret. That's that fallen angel energy from a whole nother realm, which was causing confusion. And now you're clearing the fog. These people that were disconnected, you're clearing the fog. There is a masculine energy, like I said, that's showing you a lot of affection. Whatever demon this is, you are not meant to find love. You are not meant to, like two divine people coming together, making a light even brighter. Making like, you know, it's like you were already shining the light by yourself, so they wanted to drown out your light, and they've been trying to do that with some sort of spiritual fog. But now that you and this divine masculine energy are going to get together, or if you're the divine masculine energy, you and this divine feminine are going to get together, the light is even brighter. Now more of the fog is being cleared. Now it's two Christ-like beings coming together to wake up others, and you're going to have a bloodline of Christ-like beings, and that's something that they wanted to keep from happening. That's something that they wanted to end. Come on now, travel and trade, migration. I'm telling you, this is some shit that go all the way back to slavery. This is some shit that go back before the diaspora. Certain decisions that people made that came back to haunt them, or are coming back to haunt them. Someone a long time ago made a deal, and it could be somebody in your family possibly who made a deal with the demon. They used the spiritual gift that they had, and instead of, they didn't want to go through slavery. They wanted to work with these beings instead of work against these beings. And they made a deal a long time ago, which put the curse on your family. They allowed this demonic energy to take a hold to your bloodline, to feed, is what I heard. All for money. Somebody could have owned a lot of businesses, owned a lot of property back in the day, and they sold it to a colonizer for money. We got 22, and then we got the number 2. A door is opened for a new cycle, a commitment, and community. I'm telling you, for you and someone to get together to birth a spiritual community that's going to be able to fight against these negative entities and energies. Something and someone connected directly to the divine source. And someone sees this as a danger. They don't want this to happen. They try to cut this out of history. You know how you got some people in some states that are trying to cut slavery out of history? Something's going to be exposed. Also with the Pennywise, I'm thinking about that just because that's like a little popular show right now that's on, and it's pretty good. It does involve a lot of situations, you know, ethereal situations, but also how these demonic energies played on racism. Just like now they play on colorism, trying to hide racism. They said the biggest thing that the devil did was convince people that it wasn't there. And Pennywise, just using this as an example, convinced the people of Derry that he wasn't real. He always had a spiritual fog in their mind, so that they, you know, bad things will happen, and then a few days later nobody will remember. Just like the internet, bad horrendous shit can happen, and then all of a sudden now everybody's attention is on some bullshit, because that's just how quick things move. That's that digital fog. That's why I said the big data demon. There's change and a new cycle that's going to happen with peace and purity. And just like in the movie Pennywise, in order for them to not find out who he was or where he was located, so that they could try to stop him, he would continue to fog their minds so that they couldn't remember nothing. And also the Native Americans figured out, because they were the first ones to come in contact with this person. So you can have some Native American blood. You could be of the Arawak. I'm hearing Arawak Native Americans. So there could be some Caribbean in you, because again, I did sing Bob Marley. Okay, that's for some of y'all. For some of y'all, y'all have Native American blood. For some of y'all, you and this masculine so happen to be from the same tribe. Didn't I say community? And this was a tribe that there was a colonizer who completely tried to diminish this tribe, because this was a Christ-like tribe. This was a tribe of Christ for some of y'all if you're not Native American. This was a tribe of Christ. And they split y'all up and got rid of y'all and tried to take a lot of y'all lives and get y'all out of the way, get y'all addicted to certain things, have people selling the children so y'all would get lost, y'all wouldn't come together in one setting. But now, with you and this masculine, y'all got the same tribe. I don't want to say the same blood, like y'all brothers and sisters or distant cousins or some shit, but y'all have the same tribe, the same Christ-like energy within each other that is going to bring a lot of peace and purity to this world. Okay, stability, a document, maybe about a home. You're gonna get this news about a home, or you're gonna get some news about a property. And these people, these colonizers, these people that work for the government, some sort of rich millionaire, some sort of family who was set up financially. So there is a family somewhere who's attached to some sort of land that was sold off a long time ago. You had an ancestor who wasn't shit, and they sold some land and sold some children off to this colonizer. And this colonizer have been building off the backs of your ancestors forever, and been feeding their children and their children's children and their children's children. And I'm hearing, let something be few and let another take his office. Let his wife something and become a widow. Let me see, y'all. I gotta look at my prayer book real quick. Hold on. Let me pause till I get it. Okay, I found it. It's Psalms 109. Let's start with verse 4. It says, "For my love, they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer. And they have rewarded me evil for good, and hatred for my love. Set thou a wicked man over them, and let Satan stand at his right hand. When he shall be judged, let him become dimmed, and let his prayer become a sin. Let his days be few, and let another take his office." Okay, somebody political, some colonizer. "Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children continuously vagabond and beg and seek their bread out of desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all that he hath, and let the stranger spoil in his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Let his prosperity be cut off, and let his generation following, let their names be blotted out. Let the iniquity of the fathers be remembered with the Lord, and let not the sins of the mother be blotted out. Let them that be before the Lord continuously, that they may cut off the memory of them from the earth, because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he may even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, so that it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessing, so that it be far from him. As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with his garment, so let it come unto his bowels like water, and oil unto his bones." Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Straight out of Psalms. You hear me? This person had a lot of power and authority. This person had authority and power that was given over what's yours, over your property, over your land, and you about to get that shit back. You and this masculine coming together is going to unlock what was taken from y'all, unlock the riches that was taken from y'all. Okay? Chosen, motherhood, nurturing, protection, divine feminine energy right here. So you have this masculine with power and authority and strength, and then you have you with the nurturing, protection, and motherhood sort of energy. Okay? It's going to be a beautiful gift, or is a beautiful gift unto both of y'all bloodlines, unto your tribe that you belong to. Okay? This masculine is a legacy builder. Disciplined. That's why he's in a powerful position. He's a legacy builder. He's very disciplined. And you're a chosen mother. Nurturing, protecting, like Mother Earth. He may be giving you flowers, or he's going to give you your flowers. Okay? All of this was given up in the past because of some sort of materialism. There could have been a child of a grandfather and a grandmother, or two shamans, a woman and a masculine shaman, were given up for somebody who was greedy, that wanted materialism, who gave up their intuition, who gave up their Christ-like children for materialism, and sacrificed this grandfather and grandmother energy. And when they sacrificed these two energies, they sacrificed the secrets to tap into this intuition. They weren't given the guidance from the ethers like they were supposed to have. They were being isolated. Somebody switched up on your folks in the past, and your ancestors was like, bet. Somebody didn't believe in the spiritual realm. Somebody didn't think that their sins would be seen from the other side, and they were. But now there's a lot of joy and success happening, a lot of clarity. They love how you create and you use your imagination. Okay? And heavy on we have somebody who's trying to cause conflict, that resents you, that hates you, that's envious of you. Somebody who wants to be you. For some of y'all, this could be someone in this family. This could be a reincarnation of this evil spirit in your family. That could be a karmic that was chasing you. that didn't want you to find love and didn't want you to find out about this property, let alone you and this partner living in this property. For some of y'all, this could be the daughter or the child of this colonizer who's upset that you have found your power, and they hate you and they envy you because they felt like, that's my shit. It was my turn to finally use it. It's my turn to finally have the riches. Now I gotta get up out here and I gotta work. Now I gotta get up out here and I gotta deal with these obstacles and shit. Where I'ma stay at if you get the property? Where I'ma stay at if you get to take the house? What I'ma drive? What I'ma dress in? Rags? I'm too good to be dressing in rags. Child, whoever this is about to piss me off. Gossip, conversation, trying to stop you in legal proceedings, trying to hold on to what's yours. Child, trying to get people not to be loyal to you, not to protect you, not to want to be friends of yours. They're the ones starting all this gossip about you. If this ain't the colonizer's child, for some of y'all, the colonizer ended up sleeping with some of the children that he bought, and that's why people in your family can't fucking stand you, because they have conflicting or they have mental problems because they have conflicting energies. They got this colonizer bloodline and your bloodline in the same fucking body. And got mad because they can't receive the blessings that you're receiving, because they feel like, well, I'm still kin to them, I'm in the same bloodline as them, why in the fuck don't I have this? Because of the overseer. Child, you about to come into a sacred union, a divine matrimony. Okay, I don't know what to tell some of y'all who like, I ain't looking for love, I ain't this and I ain't that. Well, I might not be talking to you, baby. Because love is a definite thing in here. A divine partnership is a definite thing. Having families, or having a family, or raising a family and having babies, adopting babies, whatever it is going to happen between this divine union, it's supposed to happen. So if you ain't think about love, then baby, I ain't talking to you. I'm hearing this ain't no one-way street. Whoever I'm talking to is going to get the wealth and the love. Keep your heart open. Loyalty is going to find you because of your innocence. Okay? Someone tried to steal your innocence, take your innocence, take your new beginning, and they're obsessed with you because they can't fucking take it, and they can't get whoever this is loyal to you to not be loyal to you. You have fierce protection over what's yours. Some of y'all have a spirit of the past, Lama Dama, and Lama Dama is protecting you, and Lama Dama is a spirit of your ancestors, all the grandmother spirits. I'm telling you, heavy on the grandma. They are protecting you spiritually because you are a healer, just like she was. You are meant to have you got this same motherly energy from her. Okay? You have been initiated into the Madamas for some of y'all. Come on, somebody. Huh? And this grandfather spirit that's right next to this grandmother spirit, they fighting for you and fighting for this masculine. I'm telling you, it was a hidden matriarch, a hidden mother spirit that you have finally tapped into. See, somebody, if they did take you, steal you, sell you away when you were younger, or sell someone in your family away to a colonizer, they did not want you to know what your bloodline was, because then you would tap into this hidden matriarch and you would give her that power. See that around her head? I heard that bow around her head. She is a divine being. She's a Christ-like energy, and she's going to pass to you the secrets. You know how they say a lot of times the Native American practices and stuff, you know, they don't want people selling out to the man. Y'all remember that? Not even just Native Americans, but just, you know, people of melanated color. They don't want you selling out to the man. They don't want you to sell your spiritualism to the man. That's what I'm getting. They blocked these people from their intuition because they didn't want them selling the secrets to these colonizers. And now they're about to unlock a brand new bag for you. Something that these people have been probing, trying to find out, trying to pay. Okay, I had to remove something. And the whole deck fell. It was like a piece of hair that was caught in the rubber band. And I ain't never used that rubber band for hair, but there was a piece of hair caught. Maybe someone had a piece of your hair and they was doing spell work with it, and now your ancestors went and took the DNA out of that, plucked it out. Now they can't do spell work on you. They no longer have control over your crown. Somebody had a piece of your hair. Somebody does some ritualistic shit when you and people in your family are born, and they take your hair and they use that DNA to curse you, and they do spells on your crown chakra to keep control of you. And your ancestors came and took that from them. They can no longer do that. I'm telling you, it happened when you were a child. There's an angelic matriarch helping you tap into your intuition, that hidden matriarch, that grandmother spirit, so that you are keen to picking up on people's deceit, picking up on their strategies, picking up on the shit they never wanted you to tap into. You know now, and they don't know how to take you. All right, y'all. I think that's enough preaching for today. I'm going to go ahead and close this out and move on to another. I'm hearing you are loved. You are blessed. Don't ever forget that. And that's from your ancestors. All right, y'all. This is it. This is all my loves. I hope you got what you needed from this beautiful message. I'm going to go ahead and close it down and move on to another. So meet me in the next one.